What's goody, y'all? Happy Friday, y'all. Today is Friday. I hope all you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If that's what you're into, that's what you celebrate. I hope your day was fantastic, and I hope you guys just had a wonderful time with your friends and family members. Yeah, y'all. So today I'm about to give you 10 stone cold facts about chosen ones, okay? These are undeniable facts about a chosen one. So if you meet these criteria, if you knock all 10 of them off, baby, listen, you undeniably a chosen one, okay? But before I get into this video, y'all, if this is your first time seeing me, make sure you subscribe to the Winner Circle. You definitely gonna get your life bossed up here. If you my day ones, you already know what time it is. We locked and loaded, baby. We growing together. We showing out together. We rising above together, y'all. But let's get into this video, okay? 10 stone cold facts. I'm talking about undeniable, unwavering facts about a chosen one, okay? And number one, I got to get this one out the way. I got to get it out the way. The very first fact about a chosen one is chosen ones are not religious. Chosen ones are not religious people. You might have grown up religious. You might have was raised Christian, Catholic, Jew, whatever. It don't matter what religion it is. All these titles, it's all the same thing. It's all an organization. It's all man-made, okay? Period. But when God touched your life, first off, you don't choose God. God chooses you. And let me break that down for a second. There's a lot of people who are choosing God, and that's the right thing to do. You're supposed to choose God, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But when you a chosen one, you might grow up and you like in the church or in a religious group or whatever, in a cult or whatever, they all the same shit. You might grow up in a group like that or whatever, and you feel like you know God. You feel like you're doing the right thing. You feel like you're choosing God, but when you become a chosen one, literally, God will single you out. He will grab you out the crowd and put his hand on you. Some of y'all can remember the day you felt touched by God. Some of y'all remember the hour, the moment. Some of y'all can remember the month that you woke up like, hold on. You start to question certain things that your family taught you, that religious taught you, that church taught you. You start to think, and then you start to realize like, okay, this is not fulfilling me. And then you go through a certain process that you go through. It's like spiritual surgery. Man, leave me a comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. If you go through that spiritual surgery, you go through spiritual surgery, and that's God really choosing you. And you be like, dang, God, like, why you pick me to carry out this calling? Why you pick me to go against the grain in my family? Why you pick me to bust through the matrix, to figure this out and to live a different life and to have this purpose on my life? God chooses you. You don't choose God, okay? So going back to chosen ones are not religious. Chosen ones are not religious. You might have grown up that way, but when God really puts his hands on you, you start to, after you go through that spiritual maintenance, that spiritual surgery, you start looking back like, God ain't in church. And I mean that, I don't mean to disrespect nobody, but I got to keep it real. God is not in church. God, you don't find God in church. You don't find God. And I'm not saying these things are good or bad. That's for you to decide with your own life. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. Do what's fulfilling for you. But you don't find God in church. The moment I left church, that's when I found God. The moment I got away from all that chatter, all these man-made rules, all this dogma, all these organized groups by humans and putting preachers and deacons and first ladies on a pedestal, and you leave church feeling like you comparing yourself and people competing with each other and people sleeping with each other. You don't find God in church. You find God in isolation. That's as real as it's gonna get, and I got to keep it real. Chosen ones are not religious. We're spiritual. Jesus was a chosen one, and Jesus was not religious. Jesus was not religious. Jesus was spiritual. He was fulfilling his purpose, going from city to city, state to state, doing true missionary work. Okay, this is what missionary work looked like. Going all over the place, enlightening people, waking people up, telling people that the kingdom of God is within them. Heaven is not something above, and hell is not something below. Your riches, your jewels is within you. That's what Jesus was teaching. That's what he was preaching. That's what he was prophesying. That's what he was enlightening people on. You are the one in charge of your life. You are the one who speaks your life into existence. You are the one who creates your world. You are the one who are operating in such a higher calling. It's time for you to operate in your calling and wake other people up. That's what he was doing. Jesus wasn't sitting in no building. You can't reach nobody sitting in no building. Jesus wasn't sitting in no church being led by a pastor who most of the time don't know what they're talking about, and most of the time not living the life that they preaching. That stuff be a facade. Chosen ones are not religious. Do you think Jesus was sitting there fulfilling his purpose, just sitting in a building, just sitting in church and being in the congregation, listening to somebody else? No. He was on a mission. Chosen ones are not religious. Chosen ones are spiritual. You have a spiritual connection with God. Religion is man-made. God is not. And again, I'm not saying this to offend anyone. I respect everyone and they believe, but I got to keep it real. Chosen ones are spiritual, not religious. You might have been raised spiritual, but then you go through, or raised religious, then you go through that spiritual awakening. You start to wake up. If you start to ask yourself and start questioning the certain beliefs that you were taught growing up, baby, you're on the right path. That is where you find true enlightenment, when you get out of all of these man-made rules, all of this, all of these groups, these cults, because it's all the same. It's all the same thing. But chosen ones are not religious. They're spiritual. Okay. So that's number one. I just had to get that out the way. And that's the stone cold fact. You don't argue with me, argue with your mama. I said it. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama. Chosen ones are not religious. They're spiritual, okay? And if you're a real true chosen one, you know what I'm talking about. You start to question a lot of stuff in the church life. And when you start to question that, baby, you on the right path. Wake up. Wake up. You cannot live true freedom and find yourself and love yourself through and through when you constantly comparing yourself to other people in the church and going by man-made rules and don't do this and don't do that. And now you got to really deny who yourself is because you're going to go home and do it anyway. And you're going to come back and act like you're not doing it. And you're going to be condemning yourself. I'm a sinner. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it now. Again, I'm going to say it again. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. Chosen ones are not religious. They're spiritual. Okay. So number two, I wonder what so-called chosen ones is going to unsubscribe when they hear that one. Ooh, because I'm going to ruffle some feathers with that one, baby. But guess what? I don't care. I'm going to get the word out, like I said, and I'm going to do what I got to do, okay? So listen, y'all. We're going to move on to number two, though, okay? Because I'm going to keep it raw and uncut. Just like I do in every video, y'all. I'm going to keep it raw and uncut, okay? So number two, the second stone cold fact about a chosen one is no matter where you go, no matter what it is that you got going on, you are always protected and provided for. I need you guys to get that in. As a matter of fact, comment in the comment section. I'm always protected and provided for. And I always tell you guys to put it in the comment section, not just because I want you to comment it, but I need you guys to affirm it. I need you to be obsessed with it. I need you to program your mind that you are always protected and provided for. And the only way you can program your mind for that, the only way you can change your thought process about that and understand that you are protected and provided for is repetition. Every time I'm on a video, I want you guys to type that in the comment section. I'm always protected and provided for. There's a lot of you guys operating in fear. You don't know who you are if you operate in fear. Now, let me explain something. I want you to be aware. Of course, you're not in this world oblivious. Yes, you're aware of bad things. Yes, you make calculated decisions. Yes, you use discernment. Yes, you know where you should be and where you shouldn't be. You know what areas you shouldn't be in. You know who house you shouldn't be at. You know what neighborhoods you shouldn't be in. Yes, you know all of these things. But because you are making calculated decisions, you got to know that you are always protected and provided for. Operating in fear is going to get you nowhere. Operating in fear will keep you stagnant. It'll keep you out of your purpose. It'll keep you out of your calling. It'll keep you from living your life. It'll keep you from expanding your consciousness. It'll keep you from expanding your awareness. It will keep you completely stagnant. You cannot operate in fear. Whether it's a fear starting your business or fear of going out the country. I want to tap in with someone was like, they had made a comment and totally respect to this person. I understand your concerns, but made a comment like, oh, I'm scared to travel abroad. Be careful out there. And I appreciate your concern. But listen, you cannot operate out of fear. If you know who you are, you know that you are always protected and provided for. And the more you push your limits, the more you push your boundaries, the more you expand yourself, the more you expand your mind, the more you broaden your horizon. Guess what? The more you will be blessed. God gonna always have your back. Because I love to tell chosen ones to compare themselves to Jesus. If you think that's blasphemy, then you're not a chosen one. Jesus was a chosen one. Compare yourself to Jesus. If God don't have you moving from different states or have your energy being spread around the world to pour into people, you meeting different people, you collaborating people, you know what I'm saying? You just doing different things around the world, baby. You might not be as chosen as you think you are. It is a part of the ministry when God expands you, when God puts you in different environments so other people can see you and feel your energy, so people can get a taste of what it is that you got going on, so you can enlighten them. Most chosen ones are not going to stay stagnant in the same area because you can't reach people like that. You cannot reach people like that. And you've got to know, as soon as you answer that call and you operate in your calling, you've got to know without a shadow of a doubt, with conviction, without unwavering faith, that God got your back. God is not going to open a door for you and then just watch you fall off a cliff. If the door is open for you, walk through the door. Unwavering faith. You've got to know that it is so important that you know. Comment in the comment section, you guys. I'm always protected and provided for. Say it with me as you're watching this video. I'm always protected and provided for. But if you don't know that, then it's null and void. It's something that, it's an inner knowing. It's not something that you're begging for, you're pleading for, you're asking for. It's an inner knowing. God always got your back. And the more you say that, God will affirm it to you, man. I don't want this video to get too long with it because y'all know how I am. But man, just the other night, you know, I was sitting there and I'm like, God, like, this is so intimidating, me going all the way to Europe by myself and da-da-da-da. And I had to remind myself, like, stop, Ebony, you are getting blessed with a situation where you are going to, you are literally I'm literally hosting, almost hosting like a healing retreat all the way in Norway. What a beautiful blessing. People are going to be healing. People are going to be loving it on themselves. Personal growth and development, all kind of stuff going on. Stop with the fearful. I had to tell myself, stop. And that very night, you guys, I had a crazy dream. I had a dream that I was out in a field with a man, and I was walking with him, talking, and he was talking to me, like telling me, oh, you're so beautiful. Like he was interested in me, and he had on a long coat. And next thing I know, he opened up the jacket and he pulled out a gun and shot fire in the field, and was shooting everybody in the field, y'all. Everybody in the field. Listen to me when I tell you. And so I started running, like, I'm not about to be walking with you. Are you killing people? So I started running, and I turned around and I looked at him, and he pointed the gun at me, and I said, oh my God, he about to shoot me. And when he shot the gun, the bullet literally was coming to me in slow motion. And I dropped down to the ground, and the bullet was hovering over me, and then it just dropped. And I woke up. I said, that's my confirmation. Nothing will touch me. Period. Period. Go forth, Ebony. The doors have been opened for you to go to another country to heal people. Nothing will touch you. Nothing. So that was my confirmation, y'all. Do not operate in fear. If you operate in fear, you don't know who you are. And I say that with so much love and compassion, but I need you to understand, know who you are. Know who thyself is. You will always be protected and provided for if you're a chosen one. Period. Okay? Period. That's a stone cold fact. Nothing can touch you. Period. Somebody might talk some shit about you, but can't nobody touch you. I bet you that. Nothing will happen to you. You are valuable, man. Comment that in the comment section. I'm valuable. You are too valuable. You are seasoning to this earth. You are helping too many people. You are enlightening too many people. You are raising too many people's consciousness. You are helping people get out of anxiety, helping people get out of depression, helping people get out of fear, helping people walk into their own calling, helping people love more, helping people heal. You're too valuable. God ain't finna let nothing happen to you. Come on now. Know who you are, okay? Let's keep going, though. Let's keep going. Number 3, the third fact, stone cold fact about a chosen one is you are destined for greatness. And once you leave that fear alone, that greatness will start to conjure up even more inside of you. Fear does not go with faith. What you gonna have more of, fear or faith? It can't be both. Yeah, you might, question some things. Fear might tap in a little bit, but your fear got to be more powerful than your faith. Man, comment in the comment section. My fear is more powerful than my faith. My faith is more powerful than my fear. Your faith has to be more powerful than your fear. Period. 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 You guys, your faith has to be more powerful than your fear. And it's okay to be a little bit fearful, to question some things, be a little skeptical, but your faith needs to kick in, especially if you know is coming from God. Your faith got to kick in. And when that faith kicks in, baby, listen, doors will open up for you. Doors will open up for you. Have faith in everything that you do, everything that you set out to do, everything that you want to accomplish, every thought, every idea, every premonition, every dream. Have faith in yourself, okay? You are destined for greatness. No matter what it is that you got going on, everything you touch will turn to gold. You are destined for greatness. But you got to know that. It's an inner knowing. You've got to know that. God ain't going to force you to know it. God is just sitting there looking at you, waiting for you to wake up. Just sitting there waiting. It's not a begging. It's not a pleading. It's not a please. It's knowing. It's just a shift in focus. It's not something that you got to work hard on. It's just a shift in perspective. Everything I touch turned to gold. I know I'm destined for greatness. And when you lock that in, when you get locked in with that mindset, baby, I'm telling you, that's how you change your life. Lock it in your mindset. You are destined for greatness. I know y'all some chosen ones. You here at the Winner Circle, you align with Coach E. Y'all definitely some chosen ones. Y'all definitely great. I know for a fact that since a kid, y'all been telling yourself, I know I'm supposed to be great. I feel like I deserve better than this. I know I deserve to be financially free. Man, comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. You've always had that feeling that you was destined for greatness. That's because you are. Anything that you can see in your mind's eye, your dreams, your visions, your premonitions, your daydreams, whatever it is you got going on, it's already happened in the spiritual realm. That's why you can see it. That's why you can think it. That's why you could taste it. That's why you could touch it. That's why you can smell it. That's why you have this overwhelming feeling. It's already happened in the spiritual realm. You just got to align yourself in the physical world, okay? And it starts with leaving that fear alone. Know who yourself is. You are destined for greatness, okay? That's a stone cold fact. That's a fact. You're destined for greatness, okay? Number 4, y'all. The 4th stone cold fact about chosen ones. Chosen ones are naturally attractive. And it doesn't always have to be looks, but because your heart is so pure, you radiate so much love, so much joy, so much peace, so much, you teaching people could come to you on any given day and learn something. People could come to you and get, wholesome advice from you. Because you have that pureness about you, it radiates on the outside. It starts on the inside. Everything that all the goodness in you that God has put in you, it starts to radiate on the outside. Chosen ones become naturally attractive. It doesn't matter your weight, your look, your skin, your hair, your nails, your toes, your toenail. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Chosen ones are naturally attractive. And because you're so naturally attractive, baby, listen. And I hate to say it, but we're going to get cocky a little bit here at the Winner Circle because you deserve to be. You had enough of that humble shit. You already been there, done that. You already meek. You already got a good heart. So we finna get cocky here at the Winner Circle. Y'all deserve it, okay? Because you are already so loving and it's radiating on the outside, chosen ones are bomb as hell. Your character is bomb. The way you dress is bomb. The way you act is bomb. The way you show up on the job is bomb. The way you show up in your friendships is bomb. The way you show up in your family is bomb. You probably be the one who's overly dressed at the family function because you just so fly. You just so bomb. You probably got, you just bomb, okay? You just that one. You just got that sauce. And it can't be mimicked. It can't be touched. It can't be... You just bomb, y'all. You bomb. And I'm your confirmation. I'm here to tell you. You align with Coach E, you bomb. You bomber than a motherfucker. Like, that's the... Man, and all the ones that be booking a session with me, I be getting off the sessions with y'all, and I be like, my clients is bomb. Like, I love y'all. Like, y'all are amazing. And let me tell you something. When you a real chosen one, you could be at your lowest point and still outshine somebody at their best. I could go to the grocery store with just some regular leggings on, some sweats on, a t-shirt, and I will still look fine as fuck. Better than some women, you know, dressed to the nines, dressed to their T. It's just who you are. It's just who you are. You could dumb yourself down to a casual fit, like, oh, I don't want to hurt him too bad this time. You know, I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to keep it simple today. And at your lowest, at your weakest fit, at your bottom of the barrel type of energy, you still outshining people who at their best. Man, I got to be talking to somebody. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. Chosen ones are naturally attractive. You just radiate attractiveness. It's not on you, baby. It's in you. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I got to be going to church with some people here. Seriously. You know. If you a chosen one, a real true chosen one, you know for sure what I'm talking about. At your lowest, at your dumbest down, you outshining people who are at the top of their game, who are putting their best foot forward. You done walked out the house just on some, let me just hurry up and go over here real quick. And you stunting on them. I'm talking about stunting on them. That's how God made you. It's in your DNA. You bomb. You're a chosen one. And that's a stone cold fact. Chosen ones look better, smell better, feel better, act better, just better, literally at your lowest, at your least amount of effort than somebody putting in they all. That's just how it is. So go ahead, pop your shit, man. Pop your shit. I'm here for it, baby. I'm here for it. I want you to glow. Pop it. Okay? That's a stone cold fact about chosen ones. Number 5, the 5th stone cold fact about chosen ones, y'all, is chosen ones always got people falling in love with them. No matter what it is. No, I mean, you might could be dating this girl for 2 weeks. She head over heels. She in love. You could be dating a dude for 1 month. He talking about, baby, you my soulmate. You my twin flame. You this. Listen, chosen ones will always have people telling you my soulmate. You meant to be, we meant to be together. You my twin flame. You will always have people saying that. The key is for you not to be distracted by them false ones. Cause you will know, man, I'll be like, listen, I'm not your soulmate. I'm not your twin flame or none of that. You just like this energy I'm giving you. You feel like I'm the one because I done woke you up inside. I done sparked something inside of you. But when you come across your twin, when you come across your, listen, it's 144,000 chosen ones, okay? 144,000. God makes everything in pairs. Hot, cold, positive, negative, up, down, left, right. Everything is in pairs. So God has created your other part, your other half, your other person, your soulmate, your other part of your soul, your twin, whatever you want to call it. Your other person is out there. If you're a real true chosen one, you're a part of that collective, your other part is out there. God makes everything in pairs, period. So when God get that cloth and he cut it down in two and say, I'm going to make masculine energy and female energy out of this cloth, your other half is out there. When you come across that other half, you going to know without a shadow of a doubt. Y'all going to marry each other. Y'all going to be the spitting image of each other. Spitting image. Masculine energy, feminine energy. God makes everything in pairs. So don't be deceived by everybody and their mama because they just love you so much and they just want to be with you. You the chosen one. Of course they in love with you. You the chosen one. Of course they want to be with you. You the chosen one. Of course they want to marry you. You the chosen one. Of course they want to be in your presence. But be wary. You ain't everybody's soulmate, baby. But when you come across that true one, you gonna know. Y'all gonna be the spitting image of each other. I can't stress this enough. Y'all gonna, you are literally going to, that person is gonna live in your soul, and vice versa. You gonna live in their soul. You won't be able to deny it. Do not be deceived by everybody and their mama who think that they're supposed to be with you. Of course, everybody wants some of you. You're the chosen one. But everybody ain't your soulmate, baby. You just ignite them so they feel like it, okay? And a tall tale giveaway sign is, y'all, a tall tale giveaway sign that you really met that one is y'all learn from each other. They force you to grow. It is uncomfortable. They force you to see yourself. They force you to step out on faith. They force you to work harder. It's like y'all almost want to impress each other. It's like for the greater good of each other, you guys are igniting each other and you're constantly growing. If you met this person and you feel like it's your soulmate, it's your twin flame, and you're not getting more money with them, y'all don't have ideas, y'all don't make each other look good, y'all don't look like a power couple. And I'm not always talking about the physicalities of it, but if y'all are not like a power couple, that's not your soulmate. When soulmates, when twin flames come together, it's like a spark in the universe. It's like it's destiny. So you guys are coming together, and everything that you do is all for the glory of God. God's glory literally shines on the both of y'all. Period. Period. So don't be deceived by everybody and their mama talking about that they your soulmate. But chosen ones always got people falling in love with them. Always. Let me know in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. If you always got people just head over heels for you, you'd be like, and I'm not saying all of them, follow through or treat you right or none of that. I'm not saying none of that because people be fumbling people left and right. People always fumble, chosen ones. But people always come to you and they like, I could see me spending the rest of my life with you. You a chosen one, baby. Chosen ones that always got people super in love, okay? Stone cold fact. Stone cold fact. Number 6, you guys. The 6th stone cold fact about chosen ones is chosen ones are spiritually intelligent. Most chosen ones don't have a degree. Some of y'all didn't even graduate high school. Man, leave me a comment in the comment section. This is a no judgment zone. This is a time for you to flex on. You know what? I got out the matrix early. This is the time for you to flex. A lot of chosen ones are in foster care. A lot of chosen ones didn't graduate high school. A lot of chosen ones just went to the military or something like that. Most chosen ones, and I'm not saying that if you have a degree, you're not a chosen one. No. I'm not saying that at all. Chosen ones are very smart and very goal oriented. So if you do got a degree, I'm not saying that that's disqualified you. That's not what I'm saying at all. But most chosen ones though, your smarts, your knowledge does not come from a book. There's no textbook that could teach you the knowledge that you have. all of it comes from God. All of it comes from the Most High because it's all spiritual. There's no book. There's no textbook. There's no college. There's no course that's going to, unless it's a course that was made from a chosen one, that's teaching you about the spirituality of it. But there is no educational system that could teach you what chosen ones know. Chosen ones get downloads. Chosen ones get intuition. Chosen ones get premonition. Chosen ones get dreams, and then they deliver the message. Chosen ones go through circumstances and they be like, oh, that was the lesson behind it. Let me tell other people so they don't got to go through the fire like I did. So they don't got to learn the hard way. That's how chosen ones teach. That's how chosen ones learn. It's not nothing that you go to school for. It's all your knowledge. It's intelligence. It's intellectual abilities that come from God, period. There's no amount of school that can be taught that can equivalent to the knowledge and the wisdom that a chosen one knows. Chosen ones are intelligent, highly intelligent, and it ain't book smart. Most chosen ones are, man, I did good in school, but I only feel like I did good because God was just with me. I didn't feel like I knew what they was talking about. I'm like, how did I get a good grade in that class? I didn't do nothing. And I'm like, that ain't nothing but God. Because God, you know I wasn't showing up in that class. Like, and yeah, I'm smart, but stuff that is hard for people is easy for me. Stuff that is like extreme challenges for people is easy for me. But stuff that is common sense for most people and that come easy for them, it'd be hard for me. Like my brain is like, I don't register this. It's not enough challenge. Like my brain don't get it. I'm being so honest with y'all. Stuff that is so easy for people, for most of the world, they'd be like, what? That's easy. My brain just be like, where's the challenge? Like, I don't get it. I don't register. But stuff that is extremely challenging for people, stuff that people cannot accomplish, stuff that just puzzles people, stuff that people don't know how to even start or do, come easy for me. I could do it in my sleep. And that's usually how chosen ones are. Your intellectual abilities come from God. It don't come from this world. Let me know in the comment section, you know what I'm talking about. I know y'all intelligent because I'll be talking to y'all. Book a session with me, y'all know. I'm a life coach, book a session with me. I'll be talking to y'all and you guys amaze me. I mean, wonderful careers, wonderful pathways, wonderful parents. I'll be like, wow, wonderful personalities. You guys amaze me. And all I could do is thank God for being connected with such a beautiful community of people. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm proud of y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are, you the shit. Pop your shit. All right, you guys. Number 7. The 7 stone cold fact about a chosen one is everybody loves chosen ones. Everyone loves chosen ones. I don't care how much they hate on you, how much they lied on you, how much they spread rumors about you. Everybody is in love with you. They love the way you look. They love the way you talk. They love the way you get over things. They love how creative you are. They love the way you smell. They love what kind of dad you are. They love what kind of mom you are. They love how you get on social media and do what you do. Whatever it is that you do, people love it. The more they hate on you, the more they spread lies about you, the more they spread rumors about you, the more infatuated they are with you. I promise you. If you got, man, especially with these women nowadays, it'd be so many women hating on other women like, it's just so insecure, like, and it's the biggest turn off, like, for real. Even dudes though, even dudes be hating on other dudes that are chosen ones, like, and it's just a repellent. It is the most disgusting, lowest thing you could ever do is hate on another person because of their accomplishments or what they're doing. But chosen ones, when people see you and they see what you got going on, how you maneuver through life, whatever it is that you do, it's just your character, how you just so swift in life, they love it. The more they lie on you, the more they hate on you, the more infatuated they are. I can guarantee you, you living rent-free in somebody's head. I know I live rent-free in a lot of people's head. You live rent-free in somebody's head. They searching your name. They stalking your pages. They stalking your content. They stalking what you post. They looking at your business website. They stalking you. They looking what your children is doing. They looking how, if you posting your grades in school, whatever it is that you got going on, they watching you. And it seemed like hate, but the people who hate on you the most, they your fans. They watch you the most. They watch you the most. Everybody loves chosen ones. They love, you got it going on. They love, it's the energy thing. They love your energy, baby. So it might appear, stuff ain't never what it appear to be. It might appear to be that they hating on you. It might appear to be that they don't like you. It might appear to be that they're not for you. Trust me, baby, they for you. The ones that hate on you, They watching you like a 9-to-5 full-time job and they're not getting paid. Tell me if that ain't a motherfucking fan. They love it. They love you. They really do. So next time you see somebody hating on you, just smile. Because, baby, you the topic of discussion. You creating all this ruckus. When you can create all this ruckus in people's life, baby, you that one. Everybody loves the chosen one. Even when they act like they don't. You live rent-free in somebody's head, multiple people's head. They stalking you. They watching your pages. They watching your moves. And the more they watch you, the more they want to run back to somebody else and critique you. Oh, she ain't this or he ain't that and he did this and he said that and she said this and da-da-da-da and she looked like that and da-da-da. Baby, they all up in your sauce. And they trying to figure out how to cultivate the sauce like you can, and they never could. Because remember, you can't be mimicked or duplicated. You the chosen one. It's a stone cold fact. The more they hate on you, the more they infatuated with you, okay? Don't get it twisted, y'all. Number 8, y'all, the 8 stone cold fact about chosen ones is chosen ones aren't meant to work a 9-to-5. And I'm not saying that to say like everybody should quit their job today right now. But once you start operating your calling, because remember, chosen is past tense, y'all. It means you already answered the call. And operating in your calling, you could do anything as long as it don't mean that you all like doing missionary work, traveling all around the world like Jesus was. Most of us is doing that. But a lot of people, as long as you are pouring back into this world, you doing your due diligence, you waking up people, you showing love, you pouring positivity into people, you waking up people, missionary work looks different for everybody, especially it's about to be 2025. As long as you are doing what you're supposed to do to help to make this world go around for the greater good of humanity, that's what you're doing. You operating in your calling. Chosen ones are not supposed to are supposed to be working a 9-to-5 job. Answer the call, operating in your calling. And it could be scary, but remember, don't operate in fear. Chosen ones are meant to be free. The more free you can be, the more illuminated you are. The more illuminated you are, the more downloads you go get. The more downloads you get, the more stronger, the more wiser, the more wisdom you acquire. The more wisdom you acquire, the more you can spread the good word to the people. When 9-to-5 will keep you... You'll be so busy spending your energy trying to combat people who got clicks that word. Your boss doing this, they working you. You spend so much energy trying to stay afloat from the job. You have no energy for your calling. And remember, y'all, your abundance comes from your natural God-given gifts and talents that God has given you. There's no amount of money a job could pay you that your gifts can. And I've said this before. Look at the superstars. Look at your favorite singer, your favorite rapper, your favorite football player, your favorite basketball player. Look at all these people operating in their God-given talents. They're abundant. No job can pay them like their talent can. Your talent will set you free. Your gifts will set you free. Your knowledge will set you free. Your wisdom will set you free. Being a chosen one will set you free. Okay? Chosen ones are not meant to work a 9-to-5. And I'm not saying just quit your job, be crazy like Coach E. I quit my job. Didn't even know what I was going to do next. But that faith outweighed that fear for sure. But understand this. Book a session with Coach E, and I help you I help you figure it out. Not even try, I help you figure it out. I done helped plenty of people transition from not being an employee to entrepreneurship. Plenty of people. But chosen ones ain't meant to work a 9-to-5. I encourage everybody, if you work in a 9-to-5, get you a side hustle. Get you something for yourself. Because once you open up something for yourself, you literally open up a portal for abundance. Can't nobody tell you how much money to make. Can't nobody tell you how little to work, how much to work. Can't nobody tell you shit. Get you a side hustle. Get you something that you control. Because literally creating some kind of money flow for you, I promise you, it's literally a portal for money to flow through. And can't nobody put a cap on what you got going on but you, because you the boss. Okay? I encourage all of y'all, do something for yourself, okay? So, y'all, the ninth stone cold fact about chosen ones is when you answer your call, this is a difficult one. When you answer that call, you start to lose everything. When you go through that spiritual... Man, let me know in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. You go through that spiritual awakening. You go through that dark night of the soul. You start to lose everything once you answer the call. You lose everything. You lose old thought patterns. You lose old belief systems. And because you lose in all of that, you are no longer aligned with certain friends and how they behave. You no longer aligned with certain partners that you done been with. Everything changes. You lose partners, you lose friends, you lose family, you lose the way of thinking. You feel lost. God completely strips you and you're naked. But when he strips you, he's able to mold you in the way that he wants you to be. And it could be a scary process. I've talked to a lot of y'all, and a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. You went through the very thing that I'm speaking of. I talked to so many of y'all, and you went through the very thing that we speaking of. The very thing that I'm speaking of. You've gone through it. You lose everything. You feel lost. You feel naked. You feel bare. But God does this to force you to call on nothing. You have nothing left but to face me and focus on me. That's what God is telling you. Focus on me. And once you start to focus on God more and more, and that's how you really find God, when you strip bare, naked, in isolation, stripped bare, not in the church, okay? Nah. But when you stripped bare, naked, and now you have no one to call on or lean on but God, and now this is your norm, that's where the magic happens, okay? Because now that everything is gone and washed away, God can rebuild you. And everything that he took from you will be replaced with bigger and better. I promise you. But that's a stone cold fact. As a chosen one, when you answer that call, you lose everything. And it's scary. But only for it to be built back up. Once you've got your feet rooted in your calling. Once you are grounded in who you truly are now. Not that old life. Not that old shit that you was doing. Not that fearful shit, not none of that. But that newness of you, and you got your feet dug in it, and you are flourishing with it, and you are thriving in it. Now God starts to bring the blessings in. Now God starts to replace all the things that he took from, because you grounded, you rooted in who you genuinely, who you are naturally are. Not what the world told you who you are, but who God said you are. Now everything that you lost can start to flow back in. Stone cold fact. Number 10, y'all, the last stone cold fact about the chosen ones are slow to anger. Chosen ones are slow to anger. If you still out there popping off, and I'm finna clap back, and I'm finna get her, and whoopty whoop, wop, 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 and this, and that, no. Then you might not be as chosen as you are, as you think you are. Chosen ones are slow to anger. And that's not because they don't get pissed off. It's because y'all already know what I'm going to say. You already know. Karma works for you. You don't fight your battles physically. Chosen ones fight their battles spiritually. Okay? It's an energetic thing. It's a psychological thing. It's a mindset. It's the way you carry yourself. It's the way that you move so calculated. And because you move calculated, and people don't know where you stand, and you're not popping off and matching energy with them, and they don't know where you stand, they can't figure it out, it always gives you the upper hand. Always. Chosen ones are slow to anger. Chosen ones are not popping off. Chosen ones are not in the club fighting. Maybe younger you, when you didn't answer the call. But if you claiming to be a chosen one today, present moment, and you in the club popping off, come here. I'm not associated with you. Don't be calling yourself a chosen one. But if you a real true chosen one and you know what I'm talking about, the spiritual realm fights your battles. And you know for a fact that as a true chosen one, you know for a fact that there's nothing that you can do that'll outweigh what God gonna do, what karma gonna do, how the universe orchestrates in your favor, what your energy gonna do. There's nothing. And when I say nothing, there is absolutely nothing that you can physically do to somebody than how karma will hit a motherfucker behind the chosen one. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me when I tell you, y'all. Chosen ones don't fight their battles physically, head on. You fight it spiritually because you already know God got your back. And this is a pattern for you by now. You already know what's finna pop off. They don't know because they acting a mess. They reckless. They're not chosen. They too reckless out here in these streets. But when you're a chosen one, this is a pattern. You already know what's up. You be feeling bad for them like, dang. I'll be like, God, did you see what that person just said to me, just did to me? I could be anywhere, y'all. I could be at the grocery store. Somebody cut me off. Somebody say something stupid to me. I just be like, God, did you see that? God, I know you saw them out here acting reckless. I know you see that. And that's all I do. I just give it back to God because I already know. I be feeling bad for him like, that same person who just said something stupid to me in the grocery store, he gonna go outside and all his tires gonna be flat. And I ain't got shit to do with it. Not that I'm wishing it on you. I just already know. It is what it is. God said, touch not my anointed, period. When you're chosen one, you got to know who you are. You are a powerful being. You are powerful, okay? Know who you are, okay? I love y'all so much. Let me know what you thought about this video. But y'all, listen, it is the winter seasons. If you have not gotten some body butter, get you some body butter. Moisturize your skin. Skin gets dry in the wintertime. Moisturize your skin. Keep yourself up. Take care of you're a chosen one. You have to take care of yourself, okay? And there will be a discount code for the Black Friday sale. I'll make sure I put the discount code it'll all be at the top of the pinned comment section, okay, you guys? Let me know what you thought about this video. Know who yourself is, okay? These are 10 stone cold facts about chosen ones. Period. I love y'all so much. I'll see you next time at the Winter Circle.